I need you to bear with me for this video. This is my first tutorial and I learned I am not good at it. But I got a lot of requests for tutorials to be done on the videos I do on TikTok and YouTube, so I'm trying my best. And as always, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know I really appreciate it. Here on the screen you can see all the materials I used. I went ahead and skipped the basic floor design, but here it is. I'm going to put the numbers up so you can see what blocks go where, starting with stone bricks, spruce wood, birch, and grass. Once you've got those placed, we're going to start on the first floor. I'm starting with stripped birch logs, and I will show you the distance between them. They are 4 tall. You're going to place those all around the building. These are going to be your guides to where to place your actual walls. These are being placed on the stone bricks and on the grass itself. Once you're finished placing those, you're going to connect the tops with the birch logs, and you're going to make them stick out 1 on each pillar. Once you're finished with that, we're going to start placing the walls. They are 1 block in from the logs, and you'll see I use a lot of texturing here. I'm texturing smooth sandstone and normal sandstone. If you don't want to go through the process of getting all the extra blocks, I would just recommend doing smooth sandstone. I just think this is what works best for me. You can also see I'm placing the windows here. I'm not placing glass yet, but they're being placed symmetrically from the logs. So if you have a log that's a 3x3, you're placing 1 window in the middle. It just looks better from the outside, and you can't really notice it from the inside. From here, we're just going to place the birch fences on the front. Pretty straightforward, just do it over the stone and then connect them to the birch logs sticking out on the ends. Moving on to render, you see I'm going to be placing a lot of archways. You'll see these in almost every single build I do, but it's super simple. You just put an upside down stair in the corners of each log with a trapdoor underneath and 1 in the middle. I'm also placing leaves. I like to do a mixture of flowering azalea and normal azalea leaves. I just think it looks good. It looks like the bushes are, flowering, but not completely. I just think it adds some more texture and some more detail to the build. You're going to build that on each indent from the logs. After that, we're doing a little bit more detail work. I like to use this design. It is just a wall with fences going up, and you're going to do this on each platform that is still sticking out, connecting it to each of the sticking out logs. From here, I place my cherry door and just put some lanterns down. Just do it kind of symmetrically. This is where I put mine. You can change it up where you like it more. I just think it looks good there. I also went back and placed the rest of the bushes underneath and filled in the glass. Pretty straightforward there. Just don't forget to put the leaves in. It looks better in the end product, trust me. Starting on the second story, I'm going to give you guides on where to place your blocks and the distance between them as well. They are going to be 4 blocks up again, and it's basically replicating the first floor, except on the right-hand side of your build, you are not putting any logs there. That is going to be a balcony, so just ignore that for now. Again, connecting the logs at the top. And then filling in the walls. It is also going to replicate the bottom floor with the windows and everything. You'll see right there I have a door set. But other than that, it's just basically the same situation. Ignore that missing log there. I used Lightmatica. Still working on that, but I think I'll go back and fix it later. At this point, I'm filling in that balcony. I use a mixture of birch and stripped birch wood for the floor here. You can kind of use whatever. Then we're just doing the first thing we did on the first floor. We're filling in each indentation with another one of those archways and putting the leaves in. You can also put the glass in at this point. I think I waited until after this step to do that, but it doesn't really matter. I'm also doing another one of those pillars right here on the balcony. At this point, we're going to work on the roof, and this is where Lightmatica does kind of screw me over a little bit. I apologize again, so just ignore the spruce wood in the middle of this roof. You see I'm placing the walls here just so that they're covered. And now I start to do the roof. It's super simple, it's just cherry stairs. I'm placing one stair on the end of the wall, and then an upside down stair in front of it, and just repeating that process up until they meet in the middle, where I place, I think it's 3 slabs, just to make it a finite point. I also like to have a guide as to where my roof is going to be, which is why I'm going down, under, and over instead of just filling it in. If it's easier for you just to fill in the roof yourself, then go for it. I like to trace the roof of the building just because it gives me a guideline, but at the end of the day, to each their own. And at the tops here, I'm just filling them in with slabs. We're just going to go in and place lighting and leaves in these indents that are left over. I just think it looks a lot neater, a lot nicer, leaves a lot of less empty space, and it also lights it up so mobs won't spawn. I also put lights around the sides of the building, just on the roof. It makes it look better at night. And last but not least, we are putting leaves in the roof. Now, you can go without this step. I know a lot of people think it's neater. I think it looks cute just because this is a very green build, and the thought of having leaves like growing in the roof just looks nicer. There's not really any pattern to it, just kind of place it wherever. I'm also throwing in a little chimney here, just stone bricks with a campfire on top and then spruce trapdoors surrounding it. Really captures that cottagecore look. You could probably do the leaves a bit neater than me, you know, making them a bit more cohesive and stuff, but I just kind of filled it in how I felt. And there we go, that's the cottage. I'm pretty happy with it. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I'm sorry again, I'm not super good at this. I'm still kind of learning, but yeah, like and follow. Thank you.